Hi, everybody. My thoughts on organizational communication were not well defined. My definition was to take the definition of each word and put them together. An organization is a group of people working towards a particular goal. Communication is transferring or exchanging information to another, which entails more than verbal and nonverbal communication. Making organizational communication the transference of information between people who are working together with the idea that the message should mean the same to the speaker and to the listener. I think the text definition of organizational communication is the process whereby an organizational stakeholder or a group of stakeholders attempts to stimulate meaning in the mind of another organizational stakeholder or group of stakeholders through intentional use of verbal, nonverbal, and mediated messages. The book definition is more specific in the who, but isn't specific enough on what the message is. Saying anything to another will stimulate meaning, even if it comes out being nonsense, where mine specifies that the speaker and listener should get the same or at least similar meanings out of it. I believe that organization and communication are interconnected. Without both parts, things tend to fall through the cracks and cause complications and delays within the organization. Sometimes it is something small which isn't a big problem, but other times it can snowball out of control. At the end of last year, a hold was placed on all the shipments. And generally, once the new year starts, the suppliers are called and the hold's removed. This year, the hold wasn't removed when it should have been. So the supplier had a pile of packages that kept growing and didn't call to ask why they had more orders coming in but nothing going out. Basically, the person who orders materials doesn't track or process them. They transfer it, or the materials are transferred into a different department. It wasn't until a third department asked where some of their books were that anyone realized there was a problem. From there, each department talked to the others separately, and the hold was eventually removed. The department that receives and processes the items ended up with about a month's worth of material at once. Fortunately, this just delayed us, but if there had been better communication within and out of the organization, the problem could have been solved immediately. The three most important concepts in the first chapter were on what communication is, what organization is, and that communication is a process. Thank you.